0e 10thelepphant. Tara was a young girl who lived in a small town called Chitwan. Different kinds of wild animals. It has many wildlife safari parks too, and Chitwan is in the mid-hills of Nepal and has thick forests with many people go there to see tigers, elephants, rhinoceroses and all sorts of other animals. One day Tara's mummy and daddy decided to take her to the wildlife camp. They arrived near the banks of the Narayani River early in the morning and were ferried across the river on a four-wheel drive car, continuing deep into the forest. The camp was in the middle of the forest, surrounded by beautiful wooden cottages, varieties of tall green trees, flowers, plants and insects. Tara was very excited and started jumping around trying to catch a dragonfly. Later, in the afternoon, they were taken on an elephant ride deep into the jungle. The elephant's name was Santi. Tara was very excited and wanted to see tigers and other wild creatures. Just as they arrived in the middle of the jungle, Santi stopped and made a loud noise. The mahout tried to nudge Santi to move, but she kept still and continued to make a loud noise. Looks like she is thirsty, so we must go to the river, said the mahout. He quickly turned and led Santi towards the river. It was a sunny afternoon with a clear blue sky. There were many different varieties of birds flying in the sky and the water in the river looked crystal clear. As Santi stopped to drink some water from the river, she started becoming playful. So, the mahout allowed her to sit on the sand next to the water. Can I climb down, mummy? Only for a little while. I just want to touch the water. 39. 40. No, Tara, that's not possible. We're in the middle of the jungle and there are lots of wild animals around. Just then something large bumped into Santi and she stumbled. It was a crocodile. As she stumbled, Tara fell into the water. Her parents started screaming as they were afraid she would get eaten by the crocodile. The croc quickly moved towards Tara and just as it opened its large head to gobble her up, Santi raised her tusk and hit the croc and saved Tara. The croc bit Santi on her trunk and she started bleeding. The mahout quickly pulled Tara back up and lifted Santi from the water. The croc struck again, but this time Santi used her large forelegs to kick the croc away. They quickly left the river. Tara was very afraid and was weeping. Her parents held her tightly and comforted her. They were then worried about Santi and if they would make it back to the camp. Santi was a brave elephant and in no time brought them back to the camp. When they dismounted, Tara quickly ran to the front and held Santi's trunk and said, "Thank you, Santi, you saved my life today. I love you. Look at you, poor thing, you're bleeding." The mahout called the animal doctor and they examined Santi's wound. It's not very bad and she will be fit as a fiddle in no time. She needs to rest, said the doctor. They took Santi to her barn and dressed her wound. Tara followed and stayed with her until Santi was comforted. She visited her again in the morning and gave her food to eat. Santi lifted her trunk and put it around her shoulders with love. Soon it was time to leave the camp. Tara was very sad to leave, but excited that she had made a new friend, Santi the elephant. She promised to visit her again. 111 INDRENI